welcome to OnlyWayOut Podcast. I am your host, Lucky, a.k.a. Keeping It a Buck with Luck.
Okay.
Alongside my girl, Mrs. Forever Lit, Miss Keisha Renee.
Okay. And you know I'm internationally lit. It's Talk of New York, Tony Yayo. I just came back.
Right. We about to introduce
I was going to introduce you.
I got to intro myself.
Oh, okay.
Hot right now.
Talking New York, you feel me?
Getting hot right now. You know, I just came back from 12 countries. It's Talk of New York, Tony Yayo. For the young boys, y'all don't know, we legends out here. G-U-Net.
Okay. So you already do to your own intro. I love it.
Right.
So I want to know where the name Talk of New York even came from. And why are you the Talk of New York?
Talk of New York, I feel like, I don't know. I felt like I was somebody when I didn't have anything.
Right.
Okay.
You know how Gucci Mane said, I felt like I had sauce when I was broke?
Mm-hmm.
I feel the same way. I felt like I had sauce back then, so I called myself the Talk of New York. And then Scarface was one of my favorite movies. So, I came with the Tony.
That's where the
Tony Yayo,
right. On top of New York.
Okay.
I watched Scarface probably 3,000 times.
So you could quote it too.
Yeah, definitely. A lot of these young kids, they don't know about the movies that we had back then, the younger generation.
Is that like your favorite genre?
Yeah, of course. I watch a lot of movies that's old. I like listen to a lot of old music too, like Nina Simone, Anita Baker. My best friend was a DJ coming up, so we got to listen to
everything.
all kind of genres of music. I'm from Queens, so like we one of the meccas of hip hop.
Yes, for sure. For sure.
Run DMC, LL Cool J.
LL Cool J.
It's been
Rest in peace, Jam Master J.
Yes, for sure. Let's talk about Thoughts of a Predicate Felon. It's been 17 years.
17.
Yeah, definitely.
Since you dropped that. That's your only studio album too, right?
Yeah, and praise God that I got to drop it. Because I got locked up during the hype of G Unit.
Right, that's where the whole Free Yayo, the campaign.
The Free Yayo thing, and shout to Eminem.
You definitely lived up to the hype.
You had the most hype for somebody that we didn't even see.
I feel like me, Tupac, and Wayne. But at that point, G Unit was hot as fish grease, God bless. And, I was getting interviews on Rikers Island. When they wanted to interview me, and I didn't even realize how much we was blowing up. But, that's the thing, though, like, I think for a lot of artists, like, they never know where you could go with your career. Like, I remember coming to the crib, like, niggas coming to the house and 50 playing Get Rich or Die Trying, and niggas acting like it wasn't hot. I was like,
what? That's
hot.
A classic.
Play that shit again, my nigga.
Right.
So it's like people don't only see the vision, to a lot of artists out there.
You got to believe in it, too. Yeah.
When you win, that's why you see a lot of artists be like, yo, fuck the world, man. Fuck everybody, because nobody believed in their vision. And a lot of we still was in the streets. You know what I'm saying? So
I was gonna ask you about that, like when G Unit was at the top of the game in the early 2000s, because that was like the best. We were talking about it yesterday. It was like the best time ever. Like the summers was lit, everything. And did you know how big G Unit was? And you were just basically breaking that down.
I feel like everything was bigger because there wasn't no Instagram.
Yeah.
So it was like, Instagram is cool. I love Instagram.
But now everybody's so tangible.
Yeah, everybody's like, even a girl that you like, you know how back in the days you meet a girl and it was like, you might not see a girl again until at the skating ring.
Right, true.
I'm trying to get up with her. That's how it wasn't back in the days. You had to, you know what I'm saying? You might get a phone number to the house or the crib. Now
trying to catch up with her.
Everything is more available. It's nothing exclusive. Like, for instance, I love the Tupac and Biggie beef. It was sad that they both died, but it was like an era in hip hop, like for my age.
Yeah.
At that point, it was just like when Biggie dropped "Who Shot Ya," nigga, that shit was like
banana.
And then Tupac dropped Machiavelli. It was just like, God damn, we had to wait.
And it was for real.
Yeah.
We had to wait for that actual record to drop. Like if you was the first DJ to have that shit, like Flex.
Yeah, you was it.
Yeah, you was
At
okay.
that time, it was just like, it's like nothing's really exclusive no more.
Right. That
but the
nostalgia
information
area.
is good there, so it's like a gift and a curse. Instagram is ill because for artists now, all the information is there. Like artists can make themselves hot.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
Like you got a lot of dudes getting rich off YouTube now.
Yeah, facts.
The game, like, it's different.
That is true.
The climate, because I lived in Southside for like 8 years. I lived on
during that time frame
147th Street off of Sufton.
Oh shit, Sufton! Shout out to everybody on Sufton.
So
Definitely
I remember the climate at the time when G Unit came out. I was telling Keish yesterday.
Right.
I had family that lived over in Hollis.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So I pulled up bumping some G Unit. They like, you can't play that over.
I thought they was going to shoot at
They told me it was about to get real. They like, turn it down. I'm like, this is where I'm
gonna tell you the funniest story. I was so petty. That we was so hot and I was petty and I was like, yo, we hot. I don't give a fuck. When you hot like that, go to get to your head or whatever.
Yeah.
That Ja Rule and them had a hero shop.
Yeah, they did.
So if you listen to the Funk Flex freestyle, I'd be like, you could catch me in Hollis in the hero spot. I went to the hero spot and I had a promo picture and I put it. Shout to my guys over there.
Right.
They let me put the picture in. They got harassed.
Wow.
Yayo's promo picture in the hero spot where all of them go, all the Murder Inc. niggas go. I was petty like that.
I see why.
Right around. Thanks 50. We have bulletproof.
Is that a beef that will ever die? Like, is that ever like?
Beef never died. Just get old.
Right.
Always remember that. If you in the streets, a motherfucker kill you from 20 years ago.
That's a fact.
That is true. That is true because
So
people don't forget.
I'm on point till this day because it's just now with the younger generation, it's bigger guns and dudes are just crazy.
They're reckless. Yeah.
Like we from New York, you just got a rest in peace to the McDonald's worker. He just got killed.
That was crazy.
Cold fries. Yeah, it tells you how the streets is.
Right.
And I don't blame it on them. I just think it's the environment because like when I get to God bless that and thanks 50 because he's the genius behind all the shit that we had a chance to like. I just came from 12 countries. We went to Manchester, London.
Yeah, how was that?
Yeah, that was the Green Light tour, right?
Yeah, the Green Light Gang tour.
Yeah.
And it was cool. It was we went to Israel. Israel was crazy.
Yeah, I seen your Instagram. You was posting a lot about it.
We went, our hotel, the Mediterranean Sea right there.
Wow.
Am I saying it right? Mediterranean Sea?
Yeah.
Mediterranean. People know what you're saying.
Right, Mediterranean.
People know what you're saying.
That's the experience. A lot of people look at 50 as like, how would it be around him? And I'm like, yo, you gonna be in the best hotels in the world. Right. We staying in the Mandarin Orient.
What was the wildest, like, from the tour? Like, what was your best experience?
My best experience, I would say, my two best experiences, I would say, I'm Tony Yayo. And it's like, when you go to Europe, like, I think in America, they quick to, like, get rid of you. But when I go to Europe, I get, like, a lot of respect. So
I feel you, yeah. Why do they cap us off so early?
I don't know, here? But when you go to Europe, you'll still see KRS-One, you'll see J. Rue the Damager. I seen
going crazy out there.
And shout to all of them because they legends and their music is like historical.
Yeah, that's true.
Timeless.
When you look at the New York artists, right?
Yeah.
What markets do we really have? Think about it.
Right.
Right? Think about this. We got Brooklyn, Queens, Bronx, whatever. And then you got, of course, this is New York too. This part of New York, Albany, Buffalo, towards this way, right?
Then who else really jumping
Then when you really think about it, New York artists don't really have that much markets unless they really go overseas. Because when we go towards like D.C., Baltimore, it's more of like down south music.
Right, yeah.
So you got to remember when we came out,
true.
We seen the transition of radio. I remember going somewhere and they said it was me and Banks, and they was like, "We need to play our artist radio," and we like, "What the fuck kind of shit we got?" I think we was in North Carolina, and you seen the transition of like, Atlanta winning for a bunch of years,
right?
But with like New York radio, we're playing their music, but really Atlanta ain't playing New York music.
Right? That's true.
If you go to Atlanta,
that's crazy.
We don't really get the same love that other places get.
But it's on us, like.
It is kind of on us too. But for artists, what do you tell an artist now? Should he make drill rap or should he be like a Kendrick Lamar type nigga? Yeah, I think artists are confused. They don't really know what
they are. They don't have like that uniqueness to them.
Too.
Right.
But how long is drill gonna last?
Drill is gonna last.
You think so?
Yes.
It's here to stay.
Oh.
It's just its own genre, like its own thing.
Sorry to all the drill rappers, but.
Do you consider Pop Smoke, rest in peace, as a drill rapper?
I do. I love Pop Smoke. I loved him. I loved his music.
I guess it's like levels to the drill because we were talking about like the ones where it's like the disrespecting part.
Yeah, I think you get what I'm saying. It's just like you're not talking about anything else but aside from you getting your clout off of.
You're right.
Smoking I'm smoking on somebody dead homie.
What do you think lasts longer, lyrical rappers or drill rappers?
The controversy stuff, like.
Unfortunately.
Right.
Yeah, and when you brought up the
What you
Big
mean
and Tupac, that
what you
that
mean
makes sense.
controversy? Because people don't know. Times have changed.
Yeah.
We'll do this interview, and I can get back hot off of one interview.
Facts.
It's like people, do you really care about the music, or do you care more about the lifestyle?
It's probably more the lifestyle.
Yeah, it's definitely the
But
lifestyle.
what about the music? So what counts more? Because if you didn't like my music, then you wouldn't care about the lifestyle.
Well,
So what do you like?
Well, no, because
I'm just saying.
I watched stuff with people before, and it's like I never even heard their music, and I like them just off of like their personality or like what they're talking about, you know.
Right.
So I guess it could go both ways, but it's.
But how many people are gonna be like that, though? I guess.
That's true.
Who's your favorite female rapper right now?
Well, I don't really have one, but I love me some Lotto.
Big Lotto.
Big Lotto. She popping.
Big Lotto.
I love her.
I don't really listen to female rappers too tough.
What? Don't say that.
I like
Don't say that. Female rappers is
yeah, they definitely.
Yeah, they
big
coming
now.
back.
The
Yeah, they definitely
coming back.
coming back.
You got Megan, you got Lotto, you got Nicki, you got
The City Girls, Girl Code.
I guess it's what they're talking about that is not for me. Because I'm more in your...
Well-
I'm
Oh
more
shoot!
in-
Look, she mentioned Girl Code, and I even know them. Shout out to
Yeah,
Girl Code.
shout out to
Yeah,
Girl
we
Code.
trying to get them up here, Girl Code.
Yeah, we are.
Yo,
we are.
trying to. Y'all need to come up here, Girl
Right.
Code.
Come on, Girl Code. Come
Y'all
through,
ain't
come
Hollywood
through.
yet. Y'all get that money.
Right.
Come through, Girl Code.
They definitely are.
You know they just sit down and jam. You know what I'm
Yep,
saying?
they
So
did.
Shout out to them. I fuck with the Girl Code. I posted them on my page. I like
Alright.
all the new artists. I ain't like one of them hater type niggas.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like when you know been in the game for so long, it's just like
What's
you're
the
always
point?
gonna be. Yeah, what's the point? You know,
Nah,
like
it's
you
not
already
that.
kind of
I'm
made
just
your
a nigga
major
that
mark.
listen to all kind of music. Like I said, I might listen to Mary J. Blige and then go listen to Beyonce album. I
Fact.
might listen
Okay,
to Nina
okay.
Simone. I might listen to NBA YoungBoy, Dirk. I might, you know what I'm saying? I might go listen to Eazy-E.
Mm-hmm.
Then I might listen to Billy Joel. What's that shit? California. It depends. It's just a lovely day. I might, if I'm
Right.
in California, I might play that in the car. I listen
Right.
to all genres of music.
All right.
Yeah.
From Queens, so that element was always around us. My best friend, rest in peace, Fat Shot, was a DJ. So we listened to everything. Gap Band, all kind of shit. Niggas used to do blends and shit on mixtapes.
Word.
So you grew up in
South
Baisley?
Jamaica, Queens. Nah, Rochdale.
Oh, okay.
Baisley down the block.
Yeah,
And what
it's-
they call
it's
Queen?
right
What
there.
they say? What they say? Queens,
Queens
get
get
the.
the money.
Nah, they call it cop. Well, it's Queens get the money, but it used to be Cop Killer Queens. Cause
Okay.
Yeah, for
Yes.
sure.
The
Because
first-
when
I seen the
that,
documentary on that
Oh,
yeah,
before.
the first
gosh.
undercover cop got killed
Got
there.
killed,
But
yeah.
Queens always got money. Niggas always got money. Like, it's sad to say that all our role models was drug dealers back then.
Because I did want to ask you,
Yeah.
what do you think Queens was most known for?
For getting money, we was like you gotta think, Rich and Alpo and all them niggas from Harlem used to
Yeah.
come to Queens because Queens get the money too. So niggas was known for getting money, like call the shots type shit. Back in them days, Brooklyn and Bronx niggas was like more killers.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
grimy
saying?
time.
Yeah, you know, Baltimore niggas, them niggas, you know, niggas is killers everywhere. But you know,
So I did want to ask you, because we do know Queens is known for hustlers.
right.
Did you see the documentary that Nas did?
I don't want to talk about that.
You don't want to talk
Yeah.
about that? All right, so
I don't want to get them no unseen promo. No.
you said
gotta
no.
cut.
Fair
you
enough.
Said no. You
Fair
said
enough.
no free
Because,
promo.
nah, I'm media trained. Like,
Right.
Nah, I
ain't
feel
fucking
you.
with that.
I feel you.
Fair
I
enough.
can
feel
edit
you.
that one out because I ain't even gonna promote nobody's shit. Like, I'm smarter than that.
All
Word.
right,
I
all
learned
right.
from 50 a genius.
He told you like how to work that.
It's not
how
even
to
told
work
you.
this.
I mean, it's just like, all right, you got a nigga that made millions and millions and billions of dollars, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you got an artist out there that say they working. You not working because that nigga not sleeping. So if you got a nigga that's worth damn near probably 500, 600 million, whatever it is, because he got it, you know what I mean? He definitely got it. And he's not sleeping. He's working.
Yeah.
He's a fucking genius.
Feel you. Fair
Coming
enough.
Tycoon Weekend too. That's
Nah, I
coming
get
up.
it.
August 24th.
August
Tycoon
24th,
Weekend.
Tycoon Weekend.
It's always
We
lit.
got everybody.
We need to
from
be
Sacramento
pulling up to
King.
some
Right.
good stuff.
Pull
Let's
up,
go.
Tycoon Weekend.
Definitely.
Book your tickets.
No, I want to ask you. I seen an interview with. Speaking of, got it and all of that, right? I seen an interview with John Cena, and he said he actually took his swag and this whole hand gimmick from you.
Yeah,
Like,
because when you
Yayo
think.
hand.
did he cut the check?
Nah, he never
Did
cut the check.
WWE
He
cut the
never
check?
cut the check, but shout to John Cena. You know what I
Right,
mean?
yeah.
And it's like I always say, we just was blessed by God.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like it's just always blessings, and people never know. Like I was in the crib, with me and 50, little ass crib, niggas playing the records. Some niggas believe in it, some niggas not.
Right.
So that's why when I meet new artists, I kind of don't sleep on nobody.
Mm-hmm.
you know, and I just feel blessed.
Yeah.
Just to see the world, because a lot of people be stuck on the block.
Right.
And I was one of them niggas, too. I was stuck on the block. I wasn't going nowhere.
Like, you getting money both ways. Yeah,
I feel getting money, but
yeah.
I was stuck on the block. Like, you know, I was one of them niggas waiting for everybody to leave so I could hustle.
Yeah.
Y'all going to party?
Right.
Yeah, go party. I got the block to myself. Yeah, so
right now.
I was a nigga that never left the block, and you know I fuck with Fifth and always believed in him, and you know he was a genius and he made shit happen, and God bless, because everybody don't make it out the hood, you know.
Right.
And it's fucked up for like a lot of artists that pass away, get shot
Very young, yeah.
because Fifth trained us right. When I came home, I had a bulletproof truck. I lived in a condo in the city, so it's like you can't be a rapper, get a chain, and you know. Niggas be thinking, yo, I go back to my hood. You think it's gonna be love, but
nah, it's always
Do you
gonna be
ever go
hate.
back
yeah.
at this point?
I mean, I could, but like I just came back from Israel and Paris.
Yeah, like it's like
Yeah.
what's the point?
I'm just
I think
keeping it
some
real.
people-
Like
Peace of mind. You just, you know.
I'm about to go to Italy Saturday.
Nice.
Speak on
Like
it.
I'm just keeping it real. Like in the middle of the water.
Where's your favorite place that you've been so far?
It's so many. It's so many.
Dude,
'Cause
have you lost count?
The list. It's not even that. I just feel like in life, everybody should have a bucket list, right? So when we first came up as rappers, my bucket list was Funk Flex freestyle.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Be on the DJ Clue tape. Simple shit, New York.
Yeah.
Then, you know, then my bucket list turned up. I'm in Dubai. I got a cheetah in my hand. Scared to death.
Yeah.
I want a cheetah. You know what I'm saying? Then I'm in Nelson Mandela cell.
Wow.
I've been in Nelson Mandela cell before. I didn't get to meet Nelson Mandela. 50 and them did.
Wow.
They didn't want to bring 30 niggas to the crib. Like, yo, smelling like bud. Like, yo, Nelson Mandela. You know what I'm saying?
Fair
that wasn't
enough,
happening.
right?
So I was like, cool. I'll fall back. I got to go to Robbins Island and go Nelson Mandela cell. You know, I just came back from Israel, and I got a chance to be where Jesus was actually cleansed, where he was locked up at.
I seen that,
It's
yeah.
the 16 Chapel. So flying the world and getting them experiences.
It's all about that.
It's like, you know, the fake friends can go, the cars can go, the money
Because we
can
live
go.
every day.
Look,
We only die once.
the girls
That's
can
true.
go, but the travel is, you got to think, some of these places our parents never got a chance to see, or people will never go to see.
Will
Just
never
imagine,
experience, yeah.
I never thought we could skip the line. We skipped the line. We're going to see the Mona Lisa. Security knew me.
Do you
So,
ever
you know?
wake up and feel like how? Like,
I mean, I feel like when you're young, I feel like when I was younger, I felt like I was more of an asshole. I got out of jail and nobody ever believed in us, and I'm
Right.
coming home to money and Bentleys, and
Right.
girls think you're hot now and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like fucking an actor or something. So I think sometimes it just go to our head. And then look, we have no experience in money. We never heard about mortgage statements and
Right.
and taxes, and
how'd
you
you end
don't
up
know.
learning all this stuff?
Yo,
was talking
you'll
about
learn
that.
it. You learn it going along the way.
Yeah.
You had
Did
a
you
guy
mess
like
up the
50.
bag a couple times or nah?
I wouldn't say that. I never messed up the bag.
Yeah.
Okay.
There was niggas in the group that, you know, dropped the bag. They was,
Fumbled it.
Yeah.
As long as you get it back, though. As long as you get it back.
I mean, it depends on how you spend.
That's true. That is true.
Because that's like, all right, say you hit a lick. Say you make $250,000 in 3 weeks, right? But on the road, you're spending money. You letting bitches hold a card. I've seen that.
Wow.
Hold a card.
Wow.
Yo,
No,
you
she's
feel me?
Right.
swiping up.
Oh,
Right.
yeah. Oh,
Swipe,
oh,
swipe,
yeah.
swipe, Here it goes.
Oh, yeah, I've seen it. Hold a card, go to the mall, you know. You got car service, then you got a 30-man entourage now. So, you know, I don't know if you're going to buy them niggas McDonald's or filet mignon. That's
True.
on you. You know what I mean?
True.
If you can afford it. Drake and them niggas can afford it. Certain niggas, you know, they can't afford it. Spending that money.
Right.
So you got to know your class, because you know it's all a competition. Who's spending the most money? Who's fucking with the baddest bitches? It's all, you know,
Yeah,
Instagram. You know how it
Yeah,
goes.
yeah. It's kind of like smoke and mirrors.
That's
though.
what I said.
You know, like,
do you care more about the music or the lifestyle?
that's true.
Or it got to be the music and the lifestyle?
It's got to be. I mean, the music is what makes you, you know,
Need
like.
it. But I think the issue with social media is now that people
It
wanna
takes away
give
from everything.
Give a
You just
perception.
said you don't listen to girl hip hop, so I don't know.
No, I
don't know.
didn't
She
say
Amish or
that.
what? She said I don't listen to female rappers. I don't know what's going on, man.
Nah,
Shout out to all the
look.
female I'm listening to them.
I don't have
Right.
I don't have a favorite.
What?
Like I don't have a favorite female rapper.
Well, there's list. Let's
Yeah, I don't have a
Megan,
favorite.
Lotto,
They don't.
Cardi, Nicki.
Megan's
you know,
nice. I like Cardi,
What? You bugging?
but I don't sit and just listen.
Bia.
I listen to some of her
Yeah,
music.
of course. The list goes on and on.
Yeah.
I guess
Coy.
I guess You know, we talked about her yesterday. I like Coily Ray.
Koi.
Of course.
I have females that I like. I shouldn't say it like that. Maybe
I like all of them. I just think I like all female MCs right now. I think the game is just, all of them is hot.
The tables have turned.
What's my girl, Glorilla?
Yeah.
Fuck, nigga, free.
She going up.
and she brought her friends along too. Like all of them.
I like that.
All of them is nice.
And that second single is fire.
Yeah.
And she working. That second single.
Yeah, I forget how it go.
Right they bopping that.
I came across it yesterday. I didn't listen to it. I didn't click on it.
Nah, that second single.
I gotta listen to it.
That second single is hot, and the producer is hot too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
speaking of you know, you having a bucket list and all of that, and when you accomplish things, and you know, I could tell it's a great feeling just by the way you talk about it. Like, how do you celebrate your high moments, like your wins? You know, you accomplishing something.
I mean, I think celebrating is, you know, being in Paris by the Eiffel Tower, smoking some good weed. I mean, that's the celebration.
True.
Just being out the country. It's less worries, less guns. You know, it's not too many guns like America. There's a lot of pistols here. Niggas is killing niggas over dumb shit.
Wow.
Like,
Yeah, because do the cops out there carry guns?
Nah, like I think we was in Denmark or somewhere, and the cops have to actually leave their guns at home. So it's less guns in Europe and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like,
So
Do you read the laws and stuff before you go over there? Like, cause you see what
Yeah,
the Brittney Griner.
Brittney Griner.
Like,
What she's going through.
She was in Russia on some political shit. I smoke everywhere.
Oh, I thought she was going over there to play ball.
Shout to Litro and Murder. We smoke everywhere we go.
I heard that.
Maybe not Russia right now. Russia and Dubai. Don't fuck with Dubai.
I heard Dubai
So
was
now
crazy
Russia's
too.
on that list because there's no way you're supposed to be in jail for weed pen. Weed is legal everywhere.
Yeah, that's
You know what the mayor of New York said? All I smell is weed.
Yeah.
That's true. Everybody just
selling
lighting
weed
up.
all over the place. We in weed heavy.
Speaking
right
of
now.
weed, you have a venture.
Yeah, I have a strand coming out. Shout to Cookies.
Okay.
Shout out to Apparel on. Shout to Burner. Shout to Steve. Queen get the money.
You got
Shout
a
to
name of the
Greg.
brand?
Yeah, it's the Passport Boys brand. And I got a mixtape coming too called The Loyal.
The Loyal.
Yeah, and I got a podcast I'm about to drop. I'll probably drop it.
Okay, yeah, you're on a podcast.
Okay.
Culture, yeah, it's something different, but you know.
So welcome to the culture.
Yeah, welcome to the
So
culture.
what we gonna be talking about on Welcome to the Culture?
It's gonna be a surprise. It's gonna be some
Oh,
shit.
we gotta wait. We gotta
Exclusive.
Wait. We gotta wait.
You know, it's showing people, reminding them who I am again. But I'm a humble guy. You know.
Yeah.
When you get older, you get more humble. You know, you
That
start
is
to
true.
think about real estate and trips.
Yeah.
Let the young niggas think about a Mary and all that shit. It should be like 2,000-3,000. I like a couple of pair of jeans.
Right.
but
Come
let
on
them
now.
niggas think about that.
Right,
You know what I mean?
right.
Think about real estate and fucking NFTs.
Don't you think they should add that into like the schools and
Schooling
stuff?
for
like,
sure.
because we lack so much in
What
our
was that
community.
book? Rich Dad Poor. What was it?
I got
Poor Dad?
Rich Dad Poor
You
Dad.
gotta you read it.
I
And
read
when he
bits and
talked
pieces of
about-
it. Yeah.
It's like I guess it's
Two
like a
different
law.
yeah.
They just can't teach it and they'll never teach it. But I think right now we're in a good space because like everybody's an entrepreneur like you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Like you know, this show could be as big as anybody else show.
Right.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? It's just about having the right interview. So it's like people can wake up and make money out their bed instead of going to work a 9 to 5. Kids are like
That
fuck
you don't. Yeah. That you
Got
don't
kids
even want to
making
be
millions
at. Right.
opening gifts. You got people. Look at the Catch Me Outside girl. Rich,
Right.
millionaire. Catch Me Outside.
Yeah.
What was that show she was on?
She was on
That
Dr.
was
Phil.
it.
Right.
Yeah. And
So
that's
I don't block nobody blessings.
Nah,
I just
that's
feel
true,
like,
that's
you know,
true.
like everybody's blessed, and I like her music too. I feel like she was mad. She turned something marketable into something crazy.
She definitely used it. And
It's all
got
about
what
the
she-
marketing,
Yeah.
you
It
know what I'm
is.
saying?
It is.
yeah, because I think that is the beauty of social media. That is the beauty of social media.
And there's so many platforms too.
Yeah, because a lot of artists now they don't need to the label usually they be hot already, and then by the time the label comes to them, they're making 100,000 a show.
Yeah.
Their music selling, and now the label want to offer them some money.
Right.
That's why niggas are saying like, yo, I want 60 mil, I want 100 mil. NBA young boy and them niggas.
Because they know they worth,
them
right?
Niggas want 600 mil.
And
They want the Drake deals. They
Right.
want 600 million,
like
700
somebody
million.
like NBA,
Right.
he don't.
I mean, if you worth it, niggas should give it to you.
He
Right.
drop a song every.
Well, he's
day.
got a strong fan
Yeah,
base.
Oh,
too.
his fan base is crazy. I'm part
I
of
mean,
the fan
artists are smarter now.
They are.
They smarter, yeah. I mean, back in the days, motherfucker couldn't even read the sound scan. People like me or you, we know shit now. Like,
Why do you?
don't sound that kind of deal. You don't want to sound one of them.
What do you think
fucked
contributed
up
to
deal.
that change of
I
people
mean,
being smarter?
People just see the fucked up deals.
And people's exposing it more.
Like people look at it like, yo, you signed with 50, you probably got a fucked up deal. Nah, we had 2 album deals. When you start doing them 20 album deals,
Yeah, that's when it
Yeah.
get a little
Sheesh.
crazy out
thought
there.
that was your man. That's not your man.
Right.
And
That
see,
nigga
that's
ain't your
like really
man. I would
unheard
never
of.
fuck an artist like that.
Do you ever think about like signing artists or maybe put one under your wing?
It's just hard. I think artists could really do it on their own now. They don't really need
Somebody,
a co-sign. You know what I mean? I think you got the internet. A lot of niggas just coming out generically, just keep working, and don't let nothing stop you. Because consistency, that's the key.
Yeah, that's the key.
But as for me, I you know, I'm running around too much. I want, you know, it's hard for artists to take care of an artist. Sometimes
it's a lot of work.
I got some artists that I'm looking at, but I'll just gradually do it. Mm-hmm. You know, because it's a business. You know what I mean? You got to gradually kind of do it. I got some artists I'm fucking with, but you know.
Right. Okay.
I did want to ask you if G-Unit could be on Versus. Because I wanted to see you guys on Versus.
50's never going to do it.
I know he's not, but it's just a dream in my
Maybe
head.
if the right person say the right thing, the right money, like.
Right money for what?
It's just a dream.
You can offer 50 million. You know, he going to turn that
He's
down.
like, no.
But
Who do you think
if
would
it
be a
did
good
happen,
matchup?
yeah.
It's never going to happen, but in the fake world.
I don't think there's a match for us. I'm just keeping it real.
We was trying to think too.
Yeah.
We were like, ugh.
That's just
Because you got to think about it. All right, everybody got an opinion. Mm-hmm. But let's talk worldwide. Mm-hmm. Let's talk Eminem. Let's talk 50 Cent. Let's talk Snoop. Let's talk Dr. Dre.
Right.
Let's talk. We just came off tour, did 80,000. Mm-hmm. Let's talk. We do shit off of yachts, like, you know what I mean? We do shit, you know, we do fucking shit you never know about or never think about. We go places. We the first artist to perform in Armenia. Shout out to all my Armenians.
Oh yeah, that's crazy.
Yes. So you gotta think, 50 sold so much records. 50's like up here, so like, a lot of niggas is down here.
Yeah.
You know,
In
G-Unit's here,
yeah.
50's here. Other niggas are like
G-Unit. That was like ringing.
Come on, we had G-Unit socks.
Come on, we had everything.
Niggas, we had skincare. We had TikTok. What group had that? Niggas don't want to give us
Nah,
up.
for real. Everybody was jacking G-Unit.
But what is niggas mad at?
Right.
Or they mad at 50 or Eminem or Dr. Dre? Who you think they mad at more?
They mad at 50.
50.
You don't think they mad at Eminem too?
I feel like people forget his
like
part.
Eminem ain't one of the top MCs in the world.
Exactly.
Let's keep it real.
True.
You gotta give him his flowers.
Facts.
I told niggas every day I was in the studio with it.
Let
Let me tell you one story. I was in the studio with Eminem. He was doing Many Men, right?
Uh-huh.
The footsteps that we heard in the song, Eminem said, "Those are from Poltergeist." I said,
wow, that was crazy.
What is this guy, an alien?
Wow. Nah,
I
he's different.
Even know that.
I wouldn't even know that either.
We're talking about production, sound effects. Mm-hmm. We're talking about lyrical, rhyming pig Latin, rhyming backwards.
Right.
You know, we're talking about selling 16 million hard copies. So what do you want your artist to be? In the hood local? Or do you want your artist to be worldwide? What makes you a better artist?
Right. Exactly.
Wow. Speaking of G-Unit, though, I want to know, because where is my guy Banks? I seen you come out.
Banks is good.
He be chilling.
He just dropped his mixtape.
Banks is good. Cost of the Inevitable, part 2.
Yeah, go get
he
that.
Did just drop that.
I got one of the best verses on there. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Track 10.
COVID got me back because I had
10.
more time to like concentrate on the music. So
Yeah.
the Loyal's going to be great. I got Banks on there. I got Presser on there.
Okay.
Who else I got on there? I got this new kid on there from Detroit. You know, I always find the new ones. So
Okay.
you already know. If you didn't know. I
know
was on Nicki early, J. Cole early. Like, I was on J. Cole before.
So what's your criteria for artists to like come across your radar? Like for you to be like,
that's it, yeah.
I mean, it's a whole different game now. It's like when Instagram is different. There's so many artists every day. Mm-hmm. So it's like you got to be consistent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I always say, New York, we had it. I think New York was getting it back, you know. You got niggas
we are.
I think we still working on it, but I think the Pop Smoke loss was.
Yeah, that was big.
Tragic.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
he was so
big.
young. I actually thought he was older than.
No, he was like 20.
He's a baby.
I feel like the Pop Smoke loss, and I feel like the 6ix9ine thing was kind of fucked up.
Oh,
like
man.
I feel like 6ix9ine was. I don't want to talk nothing
Nah,
about
yeah.
but I just feel like with them 2 artists alone, and then you got Griselda come in, you got A Boogie and TJ, you got all these niggas, but like really Pop Smoke. But 6ix9ine, I was around the nigga a little. His shit was heating up too though.
Yeah,
You know,
it's just
I
unfortunate how things happen.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. I don't want to talk about nigga business or nothing, but I feel like we lost Pop Smoke, and then the case, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shit was on its way, like, cause like them artists, like Pop Smoke was just like, Of course, you got Fabio now. His album's fire.
It's fire.
You know
I
what I'm
like
saying?
it.
So I feel like I feel like New York niggas, we always just get in trouble.
And he
before
just
the
dropped
shit.
something with
That's what
Glit.
I'm
Well,
basically saying.
Glit just dropped
like
it.
something fucked up kind of like happened before we dropped, and that's why I said with us G Unit, we went through the same thing. It used to be 14 guns on the bus like Bobby Smurda and them niggas. We used to be running around like that, and niggas was shooting in bulletproof trucks. I done had bullets in bulletproof trucks and shit, caught on fire, all kind of shit, like movie shit.
Yeah,
but
sound like it.
It's like you gotta kind of be smart. You have a nigga like Fifth around that help us survive a lot of shit. That's why I always.
Because he always playing chess.
Nah, because he'll be like, yo, if you got to bring a gun, why the fuck you going?
True.
That's true. That is true.
Just go party in my mansion. I'm not even there. Just take over my mansion.
And that makes sense.
Go to the biggest mansion.
That's a great
on the East
friend.
Coast, you know,
Yeah,
so
that
it's just
is.
like, he'll tell you, you go on the road, you know you have a girl in your room that's a stranger.
Better be careful.
Don't get these girls pregnant on the road, because I done seen niggas do it.
Do you have kids?
So, yeah, I got 3.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
You low, like, I don't want to say it's low, but do you believe, like, a certain part of your life is
Personal.
reserved for you?
Yeah.
I think you should always have a personal part of your life.
I don't think a lot of people do that nowadays. They don't realize, like, keep something
I mean,
for
I think
you.
people want the lifestyle, though. It's cool. But, I
Yeah.
mean, it's on you what you
want to put
show
out,
and
yeah.
choose not to show. Because, niggas be wilding on the ground. Yo, fuck your kids, yo.
Oh, man.
Fuck your moms. You got to have thick skin. I got thick skin, of course.
Right.
but,
Do you go back and forth with the trolls?
Nah, I don't even.
Do you read comments?
I still got real estate and all kind of shit. I'm flying across the world. So
I hear
I'm
that.
thinking about a troll. I'm in Israel.
Right.
I'm by the Mediterranean Sea. I'm like this. Oh, glad. Thanks, 50.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
God is good.
I'm in Paris skipping the line to
Right.
see the Mona Lisa. Why would I be thinking about
Worried
a troll?
about a troll.
See, that's when you let a nigga get in your psyche. You weak. You can't let a person get to you like that.
I absolutely
And don't get me wrong. They got me before. They'll get you. But once you go through it, it's just like, damn, you can't let these niggas get you.
Right. Like, for what? Are you paying my bills?
Nah,
like,
but
are you
know,
doing all that?
That's how you have to think.
Internet is undefeated.
Do you even read the comments?
Sometimes it don't even people that really be mad at you. They
I don't
just
care.
write
I'm
it.
just, like,
People
yo,
get clout
like
off
if
of
I'm in Paris looking at the Mona Lisa, I'm not thinking about, the painting is too small. The Mona Lisa's. I'm like, all right, my nigga, you ain't never gonna
You
be
ain't
here.
never gonna be here. So
Right,
why
to
am
see
I
it.
talking to you?
It's like you go through shit where it just builds you up. Because everybody go through some shit. Like, don't think that us rappers are unpenetrable or we don't feel it or shit. Nah, nigga,
That's true.
everybody go through some shit, but, just keep your faith in God and just, keep it moving. God will bless you. Sometimes you just got to be humble.
Is that who
You know
you
what I'm saying?
attribute like everything to? Cause
Of course.
okay, you big
I'm not
believer
one.
in God.
Yeah, of course. Hell yeah, nigga. But, shit, I mean, no disrespect. If you don't, then that's on you.
Yo, that's
What are we
right.
even
I
talking
mean,
about right
if you
now?
look, if
Right.
look, even if you look at the story, right? 50 grandmas was a church woman. God bless her soul. She went to church every week. She had the church cake. She was like a member.
We used to be in church.
He got
every
shot
day.
right in front of her. You think he would have been alive if she wasn't praying?
That's true.
Nah.
Right.
God give you signs in this game. Sometimes a nigga, sometimes 2 things can happen. And you be like, yo, let me get off the streets. This is crazy. That 3rd time, you see it all the time. I've been in the streets for real. So God will give you chances, nigga.
Yeah, you gotta listen.
Some people don't
Some
believe in
people don't.
God.
That
you
little
know?
whisper
You
that
know?
he do.
You might want to
Yeah.
praise Kim Kardashian. That's up to you.
That was crazy.
I'm praising. No, I'm just saying that. I like Kim Kardashian, but what I'm saying, we in an era like that now.
Yeah, you
No disrespect to them.
idolizing people.
Like, yo,
idolizing.
you idolize people and niggas don't even know a quote in the Bible. Now, I'm different. I believe everything that happened to us, God already got it planned already.
I agree with that
Everybody's life.
Most
It's
definitely.
planned already.
I want to ask you this though because it was trending and it kind of
Shout out
like
to my man, Relent. He just got saved. Shout out to my guy, Relent.
that's what's up.
He got the Holy Spirit shirts on and all that. That's my guy.
That's what's
Go ahead.
up. So it was trending that Pimp My Ride was like a fake show or whatever. Not really fake as in like it was fake, but
Like
they had
set up.
actors and like the cars was like actually made.
I don't-
So I was
was
thinking
never-
like
we was never on
no, I
Pimp My
know.
Cribs.
You did MTV Cribs. That's what I was getting at. Like, do you think? I mean, was MTV Cribs? Was that y'all crib? That G Unit mansion?
Oh my God! What kind of question is that?
Was it staged?
What kind of question is that?
What's
bro?
the stage? Listen, it looked like an Airbnb, but it was nice.
nice.
It was nice. It was so
So
clean
you
though.
thought- So you saying that 50 didn't buy the Mike Tyson crib? You
No,
thought
he
that?
did. No, he definitely
You
did.
thought that was fake? So you didn't hear about all the parties and shootouts and shit up there? Niggas
I didn't hear about the shootouts. I heard
crashed.
about the
Nah, it wasn't no
parties.
shootouts. But
Right, I'm about to say I didn't hear about
crashing
the.
you
You know
really
what?
thought that was fake? You thought
know
that
what?
G-Unit- you ever I'm sorry, guys. disrespect the G Unit like that.
G Unit.
How my man Nems don't ever disrespect us like that. Was it
Listen,
fake?
it was so.
That
It was
shit was.
so.
Let me tell you how real that is.
Right.
50 got so much money that crib is a tax write-off. Like if he don't spend it, the IRS gonna come get it.
Oh.
Jeez.
That's how much money that man got. So
Right.
that house is.
He was like.
Listen, you want to know who lived in there? Me.
Right.
He didn't even live in there. His niggas was in there chilling.
It looked like y'all was.
Yes, nothing was rented. The crib was bought. You could look it up.
Okay.
Mike Tyson crib.
So we ain't renting.
Ever
we buying.
disrespect the G Unit mansion like that.
It looks so
Ever
too clean in there.
disrespect the
Like,
G Unit
do
mansion
y'all
like
still
that.
got it? No.
I don't get into all the technical shit.
Right.
But 50 got a lot of fucking money.
Okay.
All right.
He might have it.
Fair
I don't
enough.
know.
You
I
got
don't.
your own G Unit mansion.
Yeah, I got.
Right, you got your own.
I have a few.
All right.
Not just
Give
one.
me some. Give me
There we
some.
go.
All right.
But see, that's my first investment. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Me and Banks, we bought cribs.
That's
1.2
smart.
million, 1.4 million. First thing you make some
Yeah.
money,
I'm trying to get into real estate.
go to get a crib.
You got to.
You know, one nigga might go buy the Bentley or go buy the Richard Mille. That's on you. That's your
I
investment.
think people know about appreciation and know what appreciates. What's
Some.
gonna make you money.
You know,
Like-
you either gonna buy a Richard Mille or Amazon route. You know what I'm saying? It's on you, brother.
True.
Nigga, you know how these young boys do. Bob, spend $1 million in a Mary. You know what I mean?
It's that image we was talking about.
Right.
I think I go for the Amazon route, but you know, young boy smiling. You see the Richard Mille, that nigga smiling.
He said, "Let me get
Fuck that nigga, man. I'm going to get that rich. You know, and I'm not mad at them because I was young and dumb too at a time, but you know, that's all.
You gotta learn, and then I think a lot of times we need mentors.
Shit is more expensive now though.
Yeah.
Richard Mille,
Yeah.
them shits go for like
How much
quarter
are them
million,
things?
120, $500,000. But you see young boy face, like, I'm going to
He
get that rich.
trying to cop that.
You know, Richard, you know,
Wow.
Oh man.
you know, but that's on you, what you do with your bread.
So we got the weed strand coming. We got loyal
Podcast, we got the Loyal coming.
podcast.
We got a lot of
I'm
shit coming.
interested in the
We got
podcast.
another
When's the loyal
tour.
coming out?
Lawyer's coming soon. It's all mixed down and everything.
Yeah, it's a
I'm ready to go.
mixtape. Like you're never gonna do another studio
I'm
album?
gonna keep stopping, man. I'm not gonna keep stopping. I could just get the money independently and make
Mixtape
I
is
feel
better
you.
than
I
yeah.
feel you. Yeah,
know,
so it
so
doesn't,
it's
it doesn't
like-
make sense.
Because you gotta understand when the label says, "Yo, here, take this money," you gotta pay that
gotta
back,
pay it back.
brother. It's a high interest. It's like a bank loan. It's no different. You
Right.
gotta pay that back, brother. But I could do it independently and just keep everything myself, and that's how a lot of artists think.
Yeah.
You had anything you wanted to close with? Like
I
this
was
was fun.
Yeah, it was definitely
Look
fun.
out for the Welcome to the Culture podcast. Look out for the Weed Strand, Passport Boys, the Bees of Nightlife, the Scotty Skittles. That's what I'm smoking now. That's coming soon.
Biscotti.
Yeah, the Loyal. And look out for more projects coming. Look out for the next European tour. Thanks, 50.
Y'all
Right.
going back in
Shout out to
September?
We're going back, 50 year. We going
gonna do a
back.
reunion
I could
tour
just
out
tell
here?
you, you'll see it. No.
No.
No, we going to Europe. Like over.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's like,
It's cool here.
yeah.
I love y'all over
Yeah,
there. I
yeah,
love
yeah.
you guys. But, you know, Europe is just...
it's probably just a big difference. You
Europe
said
is
September.
just
You gonna be back though. Cause
Europe
you got
is
to. Yeah.
Europe is a different vibe.
It is.
You know, I love it over there, like going to Paris and
Never been, but I'm going.
you will
One
love
day,
it.
you'll
London,
be there.
Amsterdam,
Capri,
you know,
Italy.
Dubai. Yeah,
Dubai.
Italy. Yeah.
I'm scared to go to Dubai. I ain't
Why?
gonna-
Dubai.
I was reading the laws. It was like take a selfie and somebody walk behind a selfie and they.
Nah,
What?
it's not like
I'm
that.
like,
It's not like that. Dubai is just you can't smoke weed.
And you
That's the
gotta
main
dress a
thing.
certain way, too,
and
right?
Don't disrespect. Nah, y'all'll be good. Y'all'll
Okay.
be good. It's just you can't be half naked. That could probably be a ticket or something. But
Oh,
you know,
okay.
it's serious Muslim country. So you know, in them countries like say his wife, if we're not related, I can't get in the car with her.
Oh,
So
okay.
you know America, you know how America's different, way different. So like somebody's wife, you can't like actually drive in a vehicle with them.
Right.
That's the law. Like it has to be your brother. Y'all got to be brothers or
For that
cousins
to
or
happen.
something for your wife to actually have the man in the vehicle.
Okay.
So it's different kind of laws.
Okay.
You know.
Maybe we could go.
Yeah, y'all
We
will
be
go.
alright.
I mean,
No,
as
No,
long
I'm
as-
definitely traveling. I'm about to be a
long
part
as-
of the passport game.
Yeah,
What?
there we go. Passport boys,
Let's
passport
go.
boys, passport
Right,
girls. You know it's
facts.
coming soon. Shout out to Jen. Shout out to Hate.
All right.
Yeah.
You had anything else, Keish?
Nah, I mean it's been real good. Yeah.
You good?
Yeah, we good. Just you know,
Yayo in the house.
Yo in the
Yeah,
house.
and-
Y'all already know what to do. Make sure y'all like and subscribe.
only way out. You know what it is. I like the show. I love y'all vibe.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
thanks.
All right.
Luck
Yeah.
and Miss Liddy over there.
Miss Liddy.
Yeah, we
See y'all next time. We out of here.
Yeah.
G-Unit.